Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Super Anime Bros podcast. As always, I'm your host, Rosario, joined by my brother, Angelo. And today we're going to talk about our visit to Japan.
Welcome,
Part 4?
Yeah.
5?
I don't know. Part
6?
a lot. It's been a multi-parter here, and it's a very special episode today.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited for this.
This is our first episode we're trying with face cam.
True, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking about our trip, but
Oh,
the
yeah.
face cam's pretty cool too. Check out our YouTube.
We've never done that before, so if you don't watch on YouTube and you wanna get to see our live reactions, our expressions,
Yeah,
every once in a while there's like a funny bit that is visual that happens.
every once in a while.
You'll catch that live.
Every once in a while.
So I think that's cool.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, it's also a very special episode because we're going to get to talk about a pretty cool part of our Japan trip, and that is our visit to Kyoto.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, so let's start off by saying we're only going to get to 2 days, as we have done pretty much every.
What if we're
every
done in
podcast.
10 minutes?
That'd be crazy. It's not going to happen. But our time in Kyoto was 2 days, so I think it is perfectly like its own story to fit into one episode.
Yeah.
Kyoto was special, man.
I feel like our trip has worked out a lot. At least this part of the trip, I think about it in 3 different beats, 3 different sections. Our time in the Kansai region.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Yeah. Kyoto was very special. It's definitely the place I would have loved to spend more time.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'd love to spend all the time in the world. I would have spent another month in Ikebukuro. I would have spent another year there. But
yeah,
if I could have spent another day, I would have probably picked a third day.
I could have had one more day.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, Kyoto was really cool. I have my notes here, and
I have my pictures.
When I took these notes, I wrote them when we were back in Tokyo, I think.
Yeah. The notes have been incredibly helpful, and it's great to look back upon. The photos have been a game changer for me.
Yeah. I wish we had taken more photos and wrote more down. But we were having fun in the moment.
I took a lot of pictures.
I think I recall this part of the trip pretty well, so I don't think we'll have any issues here.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, if I recall correctly, it started with a train ride.
Well, it started with a normal train ride.
True.
From Osaka to Kyoto, which was about a half hour.
Yeah.
Not that noteworthy, but...
What about the other train ride?
Then we took another train to a different train station.
True. That's generally how trains work.
So we took a couple, business trains. But we went to a train station to go on a
regular train.
Nah, I mean, we were there for, just to go from
strictly
point A
business,
to point B.
Yeah, strictly business.
We went to a train station after that was for recreation. A recreational train ride. Before we get to the train ride, we can talk a little bit about said station.
True. I actually forgot about that.
There were 2 noteworthy things. I'll start talking about the first one because
first was about a 10-minute walk through the middle of nowhere. So that was interesting. Right?
Was it? No, that one was right next to another station.
Was it?
Yeah.
We must have taken a train and then another train, and then it was
the 10-minute walk through the middle of nowhere.
That was more than a 10-minute walk. But that walk would be cool because it was very different than what we had experienced thus far.
Yeah, we'll get there shortly. But at this little train station, there was a gift shop area because it was mainly there for recreation and for the tour train that we took. But they had in the back, I don't know, it was $2 extra for our ticket. We were able to get into the back, and they had this huge model train diorama. A lot of it was a replica of the city of Kyoto, which was really neat. And they had a ton of different trains, which was really cool. They had a bridge over the top so you could see down. So for my fellow model train enthusiasts, it's pretty cool. And
all of the model train listeners.
As a model train enthusiast, which we'll get to later on the trip, this was my first taste of Japanese model trains on the trip.
I did think it was pretty cool. I didn't take any pictures because it's not really my bag.
I took 30. So.
But I did think it was cool. Honestly, though, on the train ride, I even barely took any pictures, which was kind of lame of me. But it looks like I think you've got some.
Yeah,
I thought it was cool. The ceiling. Now that I'm looking at your pictures, the ceiling in the train room was constellations.
Yeah, apparently the whole area.
I dig that.
The whole diorama goes into a day-night cycle. When we were in there, it was nighttime, but it switches to daytime.
I think I enjoyed the night, so
it was cool.
Pretty sweet.
And right outside that, somewhere you could just go for free. They had an N scale, which is the smaller model trains that I collect. They had
Yeah.
a model there. You could put a 100 yen coin in and drive one of the trains. So I drove a model of the train that we're about to ride on in this story. But there was one other very noteworthy thing about this station.
It's true, yeah. This is
that
very
I don't know
true.
if you want to take the lead for this one.
Yeah, I will. So, I mean, we were hungry. We didn't know what the day would hold. And the train station had like a little food area. It didn't have many options, but one of them was just like a chicken, you know? Like fried chicken
they might have
bites.
do they have some kind of? I don't think they had ramen.
Hey, they had
might
other
have.
stuff. Not
But yeah,
much.
we were just like, let's get some chicken.
I'm here for the chicken.
We were very short on time too.
We were really short. Well, we weren't that short on time. I was just stressed about the time. We're like,
I don't know. I felt as if we were short.
I did too.
Maybe somebody was making me feel that way.
It's possible.
Because I know you two were like second guessing. I'm just like, I'm just gonna get the chicken.
Yeah,
I ordered first. I got it first.
But it was really, really surprisingly good. Mike said it might have been his favorite chicken the whole trip.
Yeah, I don't think it was my favorite, but
Yeah, well, we all know it was your favorite.
I would. Well, I said I really like the Korean chicken both times.
Yeah, they were good. Yeah.
But yeah, that was like the sleeper hit of chicken on the trip.
Okay.
Because
I mean, you know us, big sleeper hit guys.
You know, the Fami Chiki, I expected to be great, and it was.
Yeah.
And the stuff at like the festival, and like the music festival, I'm like, that's gonna be good. Korean chicken restaurant, like we just had good Korean chicken the night before. My hopes were high.
We knew it was
I didn't expect much for this chicken.
Yeah.
And it delivered way more than what I expected.
It was delivered.
Yeah, it was good. It was definitely, I would say some of the best chicken, but I didn't have any chicken I didn't love.
That's fair. No, it was great. It was a good, strong start to the day. But the train, I think, was probably a little bit more fun. The train was pretty cool. Would you like to talk about it, Mr. Train?
Yeah, so we took the Sagano Romantic Train, it was called.
How romantic.
And this was a train ride we saw like a preview of in a YouTube video, and it's something we decided we want to check out. It's like this old diesel engine with a bunch of open air cars, and they take you through, I guess it's in Arishiyama, but they take you a little bit out of there on this really, really cool scenic path. I took lots of pictures. I'll definitely include some of them on the Instagram, because they really don't, me describing it is not going to do it justice. I mean,
no, probably not. Huh?
Like, I took some really good photos here on this train. The only thing that was not great, it was like the seats were really small, like
they
old
were
wooden
tight.
seats, and the way the seats went, it's like two people are facing this way, and then the two people are facing them on the other side, and we were a group of three, so there was just some random dude. Was he next to you or Mike?
Next to Mike. It didn't really bother me all that much, but
well,
it was
yeah, I mean, it was just tight.
It was definitely small seating. Yeah.
You also were not on the end. I was on the end. So
well, yeah,
you
you're
had
the train guy.
Better opportunities for.
You really did. I mean, it was
pictures.
It was
like
scenic.
These were,
it did not.
A couple great pictures.
Disappoint.
Like there's like a really cool river next to it, and there were people on these like canoes on a different tour. You could take some people take that tour back.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. It was cool. We got to take pictures of them. They were like waving at us. We were waving at them. A nice way to see part of Kyoto. A part that not everybody's going to see because it's not necessarily in like one of the
on
major
the outskirts.
Areas. And I think it's cool. Some of the coolest scenery we saw.
Without a doubt. I mean,
I don't know how long the train ride was. Maybe like 25 minutes, 20 minutes. And then after the train ride...
Yeah, well, where it dropped us was really cool. That was definitely the middle of nowhere. I know I said middle of nowhere earlier, but this was really the middle of nowhere. It dropped us like right next to a rice farm, which was it was awesome. We stopped at one station along the way. I don't know if you remember. That was like completely remote. I think people might have even gotten off, one or two people.
Oh, yeah, on the actual romantic
which
train.
Which was, I don't know where they were going.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the final stop, this rice farm, beautiful field.
I remember.
It was such a peaceful little spot.
The station they dropped us off at had vending machines, and I got some ice cream.
Yeah, what else was new?
And not much, dude. I mean, we didn't even talk about the vending machine by the station, by the romantic train station at the beginning of the day.
We got ice cream there?
Or was that a Kyoto station? We got ice cream from a vending machine 2 days in a row in Kyoto.
Well, I definitely remember getting it before.
We got it both times.
Fushimi and Nari.
Yeah, it might have been a Kyoto station then.
Okay.
At some point, we got I don't know,
Yeah.
because we went to the same vending machine 2 days in a row.
Yeah, I mean, we were eating up that ice cream from the vending machines.
But yeah, so I got my pouch of ice cream, and we walked our butts through this scenic path too, which was cool.
Yeah, it was nice.
You know, there was the rice farm. I took some other pictures, but yeah, it was cool. It's like, hey, not everybody's gonna see that.
No, certainly not.
And then we ended up after that. I don't know. It was like 20-minute walk. We ended up at just a normal train station, which was also cool because how...
I didn't even think it was 20 minutes. It was a pretty quick walk.
Yeah, was it like 10, 15?
Yeah, not even. I don't know. I feel like it was like 5 minutes.
I don't know. Regardless, we walked to this other really little station.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool. I mean, it was like a 5-10 minute ride back going on a normal train.
Mm-hmm.
So we really just did that just for the scenery, not to get somewhere.
For the experience.
So that was pretty cool. So it dropped us back off in Arishiyama, which is one of the like 2 major areas.
Did it drop us off there, or do we have to train there?
The other train?
Yeah, I thought we like.
No, it dropped us off nearby, maybe.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we had a decent walk.
No, I think it dropped us off.
Park.
Yeah. Arishiyama was pretty cool. There's a couple noteworthy things. They have this very famous wooden bridge. I'll see if I can include a picture of it on the Instagram. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice. Very peaceful.
There's like a long river there, or wide river there, which was pretty cool to see. People just chilling, looking at the sights.
A couple of cranes in the water.
Yeah.
I got some fly pictures of Mike.
Yeah, there's a lot of people there getting pictures, I can tell you that much.
There's a lot of people everywhere getting pictures, man.
Yeah, Kyoto was very, crowded.
It's a beautiful place, yeah.
Yeah, and I know they've had kind of over-tourism problems.
Yeah, I didn't feel over-tourist. But I can understand that.
Some of the places we'll talk about were pretty crowded. It's like, hey, if I'm actually at this temple for religious purposes, I would be annoyed. It's kind of how I was seeing it.
Definitely.
So yeah, we went and walked across this bridge. At some point, we took a walk. I took a picture of this very small car.
I don't remember seeing that car.
The smallest Rolls Royce.
Interesting. Yeah. So we walked after that. We were walking to the bamboo forest. We first stopped at another temple, or at I guess our first temple of Kyoto. Tenryuji Temple.
Yeah, I think that was on the way.
Well, yeah, I think we walked through it to get to the.
Yeah, I did a good bit of navigating at this part for this specific endeavor, so that would make sense.
Yeah, why I'm confused. Well, I'm not confused. I remember it. But we then got from that temple. It was cool. They had a big koi pond, which I really enjoyed. They had one of those spots where they rake the rocks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The gravel. Which was interesting, and then
was that wasn't the Tenryuji?
That is it, yeah.
That was the one we were at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you walk
I got a fly picture with a.
And it makes a nice, easy.
I got a nice picture with a torii gate, which is pretty cool.
Yes, you did.
I was at the garden. We paid 500 yen to get in.
Yeah, and then that was a quicker path to get to the. A quicker path to get to the bamboo.
Yeah. On that. Yeah. Okay. All right. I got the pictures now.
And
there's also.
Was
this the koi pond?
No, the one I have a picture of is not really.
I have a picture of another little pond with a stone frog.
Oh, nice.
Where people.
Oh, we were throwing the coins.
Yeah, people throw 1 or 5 yen coins into this little bucket. And I guess if you could.
Well, I mean, 1 yen coins are so hard to throw because, first off, they're basically worthless. It's if there was a portion of a cent in American dollars, but they also are the lightest feeling thing ever. It feels like it's negative weight.
Yeah, so really they're very light. I got one in the little bin. I don't know, maybe I got good luck from it.
Yeah, I think so.
But that's always fun. It was a nice way to, get rid of some small coins that I didn't want to carry.
Yeah.
And 5 yen coins are supposed to be lucky. I actually saved a couple of them from the trip.
I think I might have one in my wallet.
Because the 5 yen is pronounced go-en, which also means, I think, fate or luck.
I definitely have 2,000 yen
so that's pretty cool.
Paper money that I did not spend.
I got rid of all my paper, but I have some coins. So I got my good luck 5 yen coins.
Ready for when we go back.
So that leaded us right into the
bamboo forest,
Arishiyama bamboo forest, which
was really cool.
It was neat. There was, in all these pictures, there's a lot of tourists, but I was able to get some, it wasn't all super.
That's a really
super
nice
busy.
picture, actually. You got there.
Yeah,
With the sun kind of
yeah, there was some room to walk.
It was unlike anything I'd ever seen, and I mean, obviously that happened so much on the trip, stuff that was unlike anything we'd ever seen. But the bamboo forest was really awesome. Like, I mean, the bamboo, it's so tall, and honestly, like looking at your picture, like the way it forested us in, covers the sun, is really awesome for something that's so skinny, like it's just that dense that it provided shade. I'll say.
Yeah, I mean, like
there's obviously, there's some leaves
cool.
on top, but it's
pictures, videos, they don't do it quite as much justice.
Oh yeah,
as
nothing
it
does it as much justice
live. And this is pretty cool too, because like the Arishiyama Forest, we've seen like so many times in anime
I don't
trips.
remember seeing it ever, but that sounds good.
No, they do it like every time they go to Kyoto, and they go to Kyoto at every show.
I don't recall those events.
Oh, all right. We'll have to pick some shows out.
Yeah,
I know they go there in DxD,
I
or they might. They go there in Snafu.
Block that out of my memory. I've never seen Snafu.
You didn't block that out of your memory.
But I don't remember that part.
But yeah, so it was pretty cool to see. And I guess, I don't know if you remember any other anime, but they go to Kyoto in a bunch of shows, and they go to specific temples.
I remember the Quints going to Kyoto for stuff. They definitely didn't go to the bamboo forest.
I think they went to the bamboo forest.
They definitely did not go to the bamboo forest.
They might have went to the bamboo forest.
Dude.
I don't know.
They did not go to the bamboo forest.
But regardless, we went to the bamboo
Kyoto
forest.
Trip, I remember. Exactly. It was real life. We experienced it. It was awesome.
And then after that,
I found Waldo. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
There
Apparently,
was just a
he
street
made it.
sign with Waldo. You had to travel halfway around the world, but I found it. Pretty cool.
Yeah. After that, we took, I think, our first bus ride to get to the next temple. Yeah, we took a bus here.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We did. At some point on this day, we took a bus.
Well, we definitely took a bus later, and it was the worst thing ever.
Yeah, but this is the last stop on this day. So if we didn't take a bus there, we didn't take a bus back.
Okay, yeah. That's fair. I like that logic.
Thank you.
Yes, I definitely remember waiting in line for this bus. And did we get seats on this bus?
No. Maybe.
We might have.
I don't think so. It was busy.
I remember getting in the back of the bus. It was definitely busy, but not at boy, was it good to
it was
get
much
busier.
busier on the way back.
Boy, that was
so we took, I think it was like a series of walking in a bus or train in a bus.
I think it might have been train in a bus.
To
I
get
remember
to,
waiting in a little bit of a line because there were a lot of tourists waiting to go.
To get to the Kinkakuji temple, which is one of it's the Golden Pavilion, people call it, which it's a temple that's just gold. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, this was... man. I think Fushimi Inari, and we'll talk about it, was my favorite part of Kyoto, but this was really special, man.
It was cool.
This was unlike anything I had ever seen. Plus, before we even went, they have a stall of food, like on the outskirts, and I got ice cream with gold flakes on it. So that was pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah. I think I just got the normal one.
Yeah, you didn't get the gold.
I didn't have a lot. I was just I had a couple coins on me. I'm like, oh, I'll get some ice cream.
Yeah, I was ready for going for gold.
Yeah, and it looks like it has like a matcha cone.
Yeah, it was very good. And the gold you didn't taste, but it was cool that I ate gold.
There was a lot of ice cream in Kyoto, which...
There's a lot of ice cream everywhere.
For a couple... yeah, but I feel like Kyoto, there was like more ice cream.
Yeah,
there was ice cream everywhere.
There definitely was, yeah. I mean, the gold ice cream was
yeah,
awesome.
dude, there was more ice cream in Kyoto. I will die on that hill.
That's fine.
There was more ice cream there because we got ice cream like 8 times on those 2 days.
Well, the vending machines, I mean, if you're counting those.
No, those are everywhere. There was a lot of... Yeah, but the ice cream ones aren't everywhere. There's a lot of...
Yeah, there's a
lot.
No,
I'm just saying in general, like every time we went down the street, there was like... Because I remember the one day, I'm like, oh, I wonder what ice cream to get. And we passed like 7. And then I'm like, all right, I guess I'll go for this one.
Yeah.
That's on the next day on this trip. But yeah, the Kinkakuji was incredibly cool. Definitely something we had seen before in anime.
So I don't remember seeing it in anime, but I've definitely seen pictures of it because it's very famous.
We're going to have to like go through...
I guess, man.
And watch all the Kyoto episodes.
Guess.
We should have done that before to prep because you don't remember anything.
No, but it's okay. Like, this is special. I experienced it.
I think they go to the bamboo forest. They definitely go to the bamboo forest in Fruits Basket. Because when I rewatched that after the trip.
I don't even remember a Kyoto trip.
Yeah, they go to Kyoto. It's like later on.
I don't remember that at all.
But regardless.
I feel like I'm the scene from What's the movie with the money laundering and the stocks and the Jordan Belfort?
Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street.
You know that scene where they're all like,
I do not recall that.
That's what I feel
have
like
no
right now.
recollection.
That is what I feel like right now. Nope, I don't recall that.
So you recall that?
Nope,
No.
I have no recollection. I have no recommendation.
I don't recall that.
Yeah, but the Golden Pavilion. I mean, it was beautiful. Oh, it was beautiful with the water surrounding it. The greenery was incredible, and I think that there's an argument to be made of going when the trees are green versus fall foliage. I think both are probably beautiful. This with the green was just, it was great. The way that the temple just popped.
It was like the fall. It was October, but
Yeah, but not the fall for them. Like, or at least like the
when their trees
didn't feel
turn.
like fall. But I took one picture in particular that I legitimately, it's the best picture I ever took in my life. I feel like it should be on the front of a textbook, or at least in a textbook. I love it. Thank you for that embarrassing picture of me.
Yeah, I mean, I got
there's Mike
pictures of
being
you.
a
Like,
nerd,
I got
too.
a picture of me. I was like grumpy because everybody. I said they should make a rule. It's like you can take like 5 pictures of yourself, and you have to be done.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people posing.
There definitely were. I actually I feel like in some of the things we watched prior to going, made it feel like it was going to be much harder to get a picture here. And I found it.
Yeah, I mean, we had to like wait a second for a spot. But
Yeah, but I mean, just like the fact that I got this.
No,
picture, dude.
the King Kakaji wasn't that horrible, honestly. I feel like there were times on the next day of this trip that were more difficult.
I'm
We'll
taking advantage of
we'll put
having
it
a
on the
camera.
Instagram.
It's just, what a photo, man. What a photo. And it's just so cool. It's just a building with gold, man. It was awesome. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, it was really cool. What do I have after that? There was.
I have some water falling on a rock.
Yeah, I had that
I have
picture
some
too.
fly
It was
pictures
nice.
of me with the temple in the background.
Yeah, and then it looks like we left after that.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was what there was to do there.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We might not taken. Did we take a bus on the way back? Because on the way back we made a pit stop.
No, we walked. We walked from there.
So we walked from.
We walked from there to the Kura Sushi.
Once again, we couldn't have enough.
Yeah.
Enough
There was
Kura.
one with a parking lot, which was nuts. But it was nice to walk down, just like, obviously it's still Kyoto, but I feel like this is kind of on the outskirts. Maybe I'm wrong. Arishiyama definitely was. This maybe not as much. But it's not like Tokyo or Osaka, the center city built up. Like, it just isn't like that.
Yeah, they weren't.
At least this part of Kyoto. It was awesome.
Yeah, the
So
buildings weren't
peaceful.
as tall. There wasn't as ton of traffic. And what
No,
time
man,
of day was
really
it?
Nice.
4:00 in the afternoon. It was. So it was peaceful. And we went to the Kura Sushi, which
Yeah,
was.
I remember before the Kura, I was very worried because it was supposed to pour rain. So I finally
How was
paid
today the
and-
day?
and bought an umbrella.
Yeah, my umbrella by this point on the trip, like I used it like in the rain twice, and it was like rusty already. So that was kind of a shame. But yeah, so
I
we
bought
went
one
to
from the 7-Eleven. It was very high
to
quality.
Kura Sushi there.
Why'd we stop at a 7? I guess to get my umbrella.
I think money too. I
Yeah,
pulled
maybe
money
money,
out
yeah.
there. Yeah, 7-Eleven.
That also probably had a parking lot.
7-Eleven ATMs came in clutch.
They really did.
It's
I
like
don't
the
know how much we've
cheapest way
talked
to
about it, but
exchange
yeah,
money.
it's
Yeah,
great.
better than. I think
Well,
there
before I
too-
discovered them, I could just swipe my credit card everywhere. Like I was a cash Marty until then.
Yeah, I mean Kyoto is a very cash place. Like you didn't buy. Like I bought some charms at this point.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, because you know what? I ran out of. I had no money on me after the ice cream. Because I think I got like one charm at King Kakaji, and then yeah, because they were like some wasabi peanuts I saw, and I'm like, ooh, those would be good. I'm like, oh, I have no money.
I took.
I might have had. Maybe I had like only like one big bill left, and I didn't want to break it too. That seems like me. I don't think I would have let myself go down to no money in
Yeah.
a foreign country. But but yeah, so that was pretty cool. The Kura was, about what you
It's
expect.
cool. Yeah, it was just like kind of a hometown one. Parking lot. We'd like walk up a set of stairs. Like there was like an underground, but it wasn't. You
Yeah.
got a picture of the building. That's cool. I know I said I took a lot of pictures, and I did. Don't get me wrong. There I am.
Yeah.
But I didn't take as many pictures of the food as I should have.
No. I mean, I took pictures of like this.
New stuff.
I have one picture from Kura, and it's some what's this called? Carbonara with just like a full raw egg you crack in there, and I guess it cooks in the
Yeah, it was a little weird
in
looking.
the
I ain't gonna
sauce.
lie.
and like instead of bacon, it was like big pieces of ham. But
I ain't gonna lie to you.
it was like $3
That ain't my
for
bag.
a big plate. Oh, it was really good though.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I was like full egg at that point, I'm like, yeah, dude, call me the egg man.
Eggman.
So yeah, that's about all we did in Kyoto the first day.
Yeah, well, so then we're done with Kyoto. Then we need to take a bus to get to the train station and get back. And we're waiting.
Was that where it was busy? I figured
Yes.
it might not be that bad
No,
since we were like off the beaten
This
path.
was it, man. Well, it was also rush hour. Like, we weren't on the bus with tourists.
Yeah, that's true.
But a bus came. I don't even know if we got on the first bus.
Mm-mm.
But then the second bus was coming, and it wasn't going to be a while for another one. So I was like, we have to get on this bus.
Yeah, or else we're gonna have to like get a
And
taxi.
I mean, man, we were like, we were just like on top of
Get a
everybody in there.
buffet.
Sorry, we were packed in there like sardines.
Yeah, I mean the trains, like some of the train rides were pretty packed, but I think that
Like
bus
one
was
or
the most.
two. That bus was, it was just different.
I mean,
grade,
it was
man.
a lot smaller than a train.
Yeah, it was just crowded.
And
It was rush hour.
you
We're
know,
still in a big city.
I feel like a train still is less stopping and a smoother ride than a bus because the buses stop every like quarter or half a mile.
Yeah,
You know.
but I mean, dang, that bus ride was crazy. But then it was all okay when we got to the train station because we got on a Kirby themed train.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to see.
Mike was very excited.
see the
about
Kirby train pull up.
I have a picture of him with, I would say, probably his second biggest smile of the trip. The first one we haven't gotten to yet.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
But it's just such a good, genuine smile with him and like a Kirby above him. Oh, man.
Yeah,
good
it was pretty
stuff.
cool to be on the Kirby train. It's like, you know, if we had been on like the Pokemon plane, that would have been cooler. But
Yeah.
I will take
yeah.
Kirby train.
It was
Kirby
cool to see the
train.
Pokemon plane, though.
Yeah.
And it's not like the Pokemon plane would have been Pokemon themed inside.
No.
The Kirby train was Kirby themed on the outside and the inside.
Yeah, they did have a lot of Kirby stuff. And was there like a new game coming out, or just because Kirby's
Kirby
Kirby?
Air Riders, but I don't really think that's what it was for.
I mean, Kirby's a nice guy. Oh, it actually has a thing that says Kirby
Kirby.
X Hankyu.
Which was the train line.
All right, well that doesn't help.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, talk about the night, because my next picture is the next morning.
Well, I don't really have much written down besides I got a snack, which I have a picture of.
I
Fortunately,
mean, we were gassed.
We got back at like 6:30. I have a picture from 9:30, so we must have went and rested.
So I think you wrote it down. We went to the arcade for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe we did this last.
I think we did the snack line. So we
yeah,
definitely
we
went to
must
the
have
arcades.
went. I think we probably rested for a little bit, but we went back
sure.
out to some arcades in Dotonbori, right by our home base there.
Yeah, we didn't get any My Hero taiyaki
Taiyaki that time?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Yeah, there wasn't. You know, we had
must have
been
gone
to
we
the
went to round
arcades.
one, I
This is
think.
the second time we've been to the arcades.
I think we went to round one.
Yeah, we went to round one. I don't think we won anything.
Probably not.
It was a lot of the same, like some of the same stuff. I mean, every arcade's got like slightly different stuff, but we didn't play like that many fun machines. I wish I would have done it more.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
But we definitely played some cranes.
Oh.
I don't think we won anything from those cranes.
No, that's okay.
I don't know. It was really crowded too, just because Dotonbori was super crowded. But
Yeah.
but it was always fun. The arcades was definitely one of my favorite parts.
Yeah.
And then after that, it looks like I got a little treat, and
Yeah, you
it's
did a
a
treat?
this thing that's kind of like a
Treat?
I saw on social media. It's this cheese-filled bread. It wasn't really taste like bread. It's called bread. It was like almost like a pastry with hot cheese in the middle, and it's shaped like a 10 yen coin.
Yeah, I definitely remember that being something you were eyeing up before we went on the trip.
It was very good. It was very good. It could have been, I guess, the bread could have been a little more moist, but
Okay.
it's definitely, you know, for something like that that's kind of gimmicky, for me to say I'd want to like definitely try it again is a compliment, because
Yeah.
I would definitely when we go back, if we end up back in Dotonbori, I'm there. I actually think they had one of those stalls in Akihabara.
They might have.
I think they've made it outside of Osaka, so I can get my 10 yen coin cheese bread somewhere else, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very good. It was very good. So I think that's a wrap on day one of Kyoto.
It was a great time.
That's the last of my pictures and
It was a
notes.
great
So
time. I think day 2 in Kyoto has a chance to have been my favorite day. I really do. I really do. So it started off in the morning.
Yeah, it started off a
9 a.m.-ish.
little earlier actually. Cause that's the first note I have is we got up a little earlier so we could have more time and maybe beat some of the crowds, so we're not leaving as late.
Well, it turned out the way to beat the crowd is to climb up a mountain.
Yeah,
A lot of them give up most of the way.
We beat the crowds. We started the day off at the ice cream vending machine.
Naturally.
It looks like I got some
that was
slushy.
right. Yeah, that was right by where you would walk up to go to Fushimi Inari.
Maybe we just went. I feel like we were at this one multiple times. Did we go later in the same day?
I don't know. We might have when we were going to the next stop.
Yeah, I don't know because I have this.
Well, we walked.
I thought this was the first thing I had though. From that, it's like this.
I think this was the first time we were
this
at that
blue
vending
slushy
machine.
thing. It looks kind of like
It looks
vape.
like it was probably soda flavored.
Yeah, it was really tasty. Definitely would get it again.
Yeah, I got like a.
I think you got like a cone,
I got a cone or a pouch. I don't remember which one.
I don't think you got a pouch. I
No,
would have
no.
got that if they had it.
Well, the like one you just like, squeeze, and it comes up and out. Not like a Coolish.
Oh, a different pouch?
Yeah.
There's not another.
Like think of a Minute Maid slushy here in those like paper pouches.
I don't know. For me now, like if I hear ice cream pouch,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
not
of a
saying
Coolish.
like a Coolish now.
All right. Well,
Regardless, the ice cream
Was it
vending
good?
machine, it was good. Yeah.
that's all that matters
Yeah.
then. Yeah. So we started there. Nice. You got some. Oh, I almost actually wore that shirt I was wearing in these pictures.
That's funny.
But I wanted to wear something more Japanese themed.
Yeah.
So I wear this one with the wave.
Very nice.
Yeah, I don't know what
Whoa,
this is.
very nice.
But yeah, so the first thing we did was we went to the Fushimi Inari, which is one of the most popular shrines in Japan.
Yeah, the Shrine of 1,000
you know,
Torii
they-
Gates.
They go there.
I am familiar with the Quince.
They go there into plenty of anime. I
Yeah,
don't know if you're familiar.
I am familiar. I'm familiar with our trip too.
Well, we're the super anime
We
bros.
are.
Not the super Rosario and Angelo going to Japan bros.
Well, we're kind of that too. I think.
Right now we are. But yeah, we went to Fushimi Inari, a very, very popular shrine. And it was pretty cool. It was super crowded at the base. I got my Goshuin from there. Because I only did the Shinto shrines, which Fushimi Inari is. And I don't know if I got a charm there. I might not have. But it was really cool at the bottom. We just kept walking up because it's a mountain, and then we took some veering path.
Yes, I mean,
that
it was
I
awesome
saw.
walking through the Torii Gates. Very crowded, very crowded. But it was still cool, just incredibly peaceful in as crowded as it can get kind of way. And the Torii Gates are really cool. But yeah, dude, we went off the beaten path, and like, we ended up somewhere crazy. I feel like we were just like, we were firmly in the woods at these like other little shrines that didn't have many people. There was another bamboo forest we walked through that was like, there's nobody there, and that was cool.
Yeah, because there was like one shrine, but then there was like a second hidden one.
There was like multiple hidden ones.
I don't know.
It
One
was
of the
crazy.
shrines, the hidden shrines, they got a really cool, like the Goshuin has like a snake, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was definitely.
Well, there was this one that was
one.
like old bricks, and it was just all covered in moss. They had a bunch of these like little dog guys, little statues.
Yeah, that was
and
after
mini
we
Torii
walked through the
gates.
bamboo forest. Yeah, I just like I don't
And
know.
then we like,
And there was like nobody. We ran into like a couple groups of people.
there was barely anybody, and I just wonder, like, there was a point where it was like we thought we were gonna walk up the mountain, and then we were like, no, we're not going to. And then we ended up walking up the mountain, but we walked up the actual path
Yeah.
through the Torii Gates.
hmm
And I just like, I don't know what it would have been if we continued to try to ascend, through the actual woods.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really cool. If we had all the time in the world, I think it would have been awesome. I definitely remember this being one of the hottest days.
It was the hottest day of all time.
It was
man.
really humid.
It was
too.
so humid. It
So
was
that was
so
it was a
hot.
rough day to go for a hike, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, it was significantly hotter in Osaka than it was in Tokyo.
Yeah, it definitely was warmer. And I mean, this day in particular, it was just horrendous.
Yeah, well,
but-
we didn't bust out a jacket at all in Osaka. We had jackets for most of Tokyo.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Whether for fashion or for cold.
Yeah, you couldn't do it. I mean, I'm sure people were doing it for fashion, but
Well, yeah, I mean, it was 80 plus degrees.
yeah,
and
like if
incredibly
I had
humid.
shorts, that would have been today. Would have been the day.
Yeah. The only short day
That would have been another good day for.
It was a
shorts.
great shorts day. It
Um,
really was. But once we figured out, okay, hey, there is an actual path up the mountain through the Torii gates, kind of like we thought, but we, I guess, missed on the first run.
well, the path. No, we just took some branching thing.
Yeah.
I didn't really know how long the path was, because like there was a lot of checkpoints on the way, and they just
Yeah.
kept going, and
Yeah.
then you walk up by I don't know, maybe for like 20 minutes, and then it's like, hey, this is the last bathroom till you get to the top.
Yeah, and then it's another 40-ish minutes.
And then it branches off, and it's like 45 minutes to top, and you can take two paths.
Yeah.
One I think is longer, but the other one's more steep or something.
Yeah, so we went the way up, we went the longer one, the way down, we went the steeper.
Which is probably not the best idea.
No, it was definitely the best idea. Somebody just doesn't know how to walk.
Two of us don't know how to
Well,
walk.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I think just one of us is too good.
I guess. But about halfway up, there's a spot where you can look out over the entire city of Kyoto from a nice high vantage point, and it was beautiful.
It was cool because I'm like, wow, we really are really high up.
We were, yeah. The elevation was.
I mean,
evident.
so this was at 11:13 a.m. We arrived at Fushimi Inari at 9:18. So we had been walking for 2 hours at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I had to.
Minus like 15 minutes for stopping at like the bottom at the shrine and stuff.
Yeah, we really pushed through our limits. But that was super cool. And it's just like to see the mountains on the other side of the city in the distance. It was interesting to see how like the city is just built up until it could not be built anymore. Like it's built right into the valley up to the edges of the mountains, which is cool. And then we continued to climb, man. We just kept on going up.
I don't know. It was long.
It was.
At a lot of they still had a lot of like places to take breaks every couple minutes of walking. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it was a workout.
And a couple
was
of them,
sweating
I got
hard.
a lot of bottles of water
Yep.
as we went. I got a couple magnets. They had like different places with like little tiny things to eat and all, some vending machines.
Yeah.
No trash cans though.
No, never are.
I'd had like 4 water bottles empty in my bag.
Yeah, you had some of mine.
I had a lot of water bottles. I was glad I brought my backpack. It was definitely
I was glad you brought your backpack.
made it
too.
hotter, but I don't know what we would have done with all the water
Just
bottles.
hold them, dude. I don't know, but it really was the Shrine of 1,000 Gates, man. It's crazy just seeing them built all the way up the mountain. These
Yeah, I mean,
paths.
and you eventually get to the top. I thought there would have been like a little more fanfare at the top.
was disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shrine. You know, it's not really there for to be
But I
super showy.
Yeah, I had hoped that there'd be some sort of view. It was all like trees. You couldn't see anything.
Yeah, I mean, it was the top.
It was
Though.
the top of a mountain, man. Like, I don't know.
It wasn't the very top of the mountain, was
It
it?
was a top, pretty high up.
Yeah, but
We were up
we made it, and that's pretty cool.
We did, yeah. It's something I'll forever look back on as it was honestly a little bit challenging in the moment just because of how hot and humid it was.
You were dialed in though. I don't remember
I was
like hearing you
locked
say like a
in,
lot of
man.
like, guys, I'm gonna
No,
need to take a break
I
here.
was just taking it all in.
I mean, dude, some of these pictures I have, like my shirt
Yeah, just trash.
is a completely different color.
Yeah, I was pretty nonverbal, especially on the way down.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was taking it all in, and I was really focused on the stairs
I was not
because it was
apparently.
wet too, right?
Yeah. I mean, these steps that you go up are old stone steps.
Yeah,
Um,
because like some people were falling, man.
almost.
Some people were tripping,
Yeah, I almost.
stumbling.
I think I slipped like once, pretty decent, and I definitely almost slipped again.
Yeah,
Mike slipped once.
I don't remember that.
I
just
think
remember-
Mike
I
slipped.
just
Shout
remember
out
you
Mike.
slipping, man.
No, I'm pretty sure Mike had a little, not like it. Well, my one slip was bad. Like I
Yeah,
always
yeah.
fell, and you know, it would have hurt.
Yeah, I don't know if you were getting back up.
I mean, I would have got back up. It's not like I was falling
You
down
could
the
have fallen
mountain.
off the side and down.
I was not going to. I almost fell like just onto the stone, which I wasn't falling forward. I would have just hurt my butt a lot falling on a pretty hard stone
Yeah.
step. But regardless, be careful.
Yeah. So Fushimi Inari is really cool because it's a shrine, so it doesn't ever close. and like people go up there in the middle of the night. Which first off, I don't know how you do in the pitch black.
Yeah, they didn't seem to be lights.
I didn't see any lights, but they also warn of boars and monkeys.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool.
And Ant said that he actually went at night, and like you can hear him, and it like is really scary. So that's pretty wild, dude. I'm happy we didn't encounter any boars or monkeys.
Yeah, I mean, two wild animals I would not want to encounter.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Like
maybe had a little bit of a run-in with one of them later in the trip.
I don't think I could take either in a fight, so...
No, probably not. Probably not.
Not something you want to run into. After that, we walked down to the bottom, and they had, like... Is there anything else you wanted to add at the...
No, I had another picture of just the city,
yeah,
and it's really
down.
cool.
It's neat.
Is there a monorail in the city?
It must be.
Yeah, there's like a raised train through this. That's cool. I didn't even notice that.
So yeah, after that, we went down to the bottom. I don't have pictures of this, but we went to a bunch. They had a ton of food stalls set up. We went to one and got some meat skewers.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Just like steak skewers. They were very.
I thought they were pretty good. They were pretty tender. It wasn't really chewy, and that's always my fear with beef.
Yeah, it was really good. I would have got it again. It wasn't like it was kind of expensive.
It's greasy as all hell, though.
It was.
It was fresh, but like. I just, without a trash can,
it was tough.
And with it being served in like a paper thing, it's like, what do I do with this grease, man? There must have been a trash can
somewhere if they had all those food stalls set up.
You'd think.
There are a lot of places too. They say, "Oh, you just give the trash back
to the vendor." Yeah.
They'd be like, "Here, dude,
take it back." It's grease.
Yeah, I like sat like against a stone wall or on like in some grass above a wall because I was beat. And then this is the point where I went and like passed like 20 ice cream things.
Oh yeah.
And I eventually got this ice cream with a little.
Dang, I kind of want that
pastry
right now.
with a fox on it.
What I would give for that, right? That looks so good.
But that was like one of the late. I passed so many ice creams.
Yeah. Well, you wanted to make sure you made the right decision.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna walk back, but I'm just waiting for something to jump. Be like, yes.
Yeah.
And that ice cream was like, yes.
Yeah, I got you there.
So what did we do after that?
We walked to Kimizadera.
Was that? Oh yeah, that was a walk.
Yeah, it was a nice little walk.
Yeah, we passed like they had like different food places and cool stuff.
Did we end
up
stopping? We were looking at one place to stop to eat, and I don't remember us.
Where did we eat that day?
I don't know. We
had ice cream. We had a meat skewer.
We were looking at a restaurant. I don't remember. I don't think we sat in anywhere. Did you write anything down?
We must have had dinner somewhere.
Well, we ate afterward. I think we went to one of those food streets. Which we'll get to.
I don't know. I don't think we really had anything for.
No, I guess we didn't at this point. We did the food street at the end. I had the color.
Yeah, because I think because we were looking at like some places to eat on the way. We passed one like before, and then it was like busy on the way back.
Yeah, I think you were hungry, and Mike and I really weren't.
Yeah,
which I think was the case a lot.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I was ready to go.
Oh, for sure.
The food was like my favorite part, so I wanted to try as many different things as I could.
Yeah. It was a nice walk to Kimizadera, another one of the most famous. This was a temple, right?
Well, for me, it's like I can enjoy something, but that's not going to make me like sightseeing. It's not.
Or did we train? Or did we bus?
Maybe we bussed. I don't know.
We definitely had to do a bus, I think.
I don't know. It's not. They're not that close. They're
yeah. I think we did a train and a bus, and then we walked from Kimizadera to the food street to the Pokemon Center to the train.
Yeah,
the walk was after. Yeah.
But yeah, for me,
because I remember the street leading up to Kimizadera.
Yeah,
we got dropped off by the bus, and it was just like, it was a very, very wide street.
Yeah.
It was wild.
But
well, then there's the narrow street leading up to, which we'll talk about. Go ahead. Sorry,
but for me, with food, like, just because I'm like having fun looking at something, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not hungry. For you, it seemed like it just takes over your need to be hungry when you're having.
Yeah, I was just locked in on.
Like if I'm like busy and I'm doing something. Like pretty active. Like if I'm working on like a hobby or even at work, I'm not worried about food when I'm doing something. But when I'm like sightseeing, having fun, I'm still gonna get hungry.
Yeah, I understand.
So I feel like I don't know. I don't know how you weren't hungry.
I wasn't eating. I lost a lot of weight on the trip, like 10 pounds. Like I was just not eating. I was walking. It was great.
I gained 1, but like I said, many times I ate 3 meals, 2 ice creams.
Yeah.
Like, man. Yeah, like if I had tried, like
I mean, ice cream is on your food pyramid.
I thought I was gonna gain a lot because I ate as much as I could.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just
we were very
the
active.
Food was very good. Yeah, we were very active.
very
and the food isn't as bad.
No.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool walking up there. They had different like shops and stuff. I think we like stopped in a shop that had like some anime stuff.
We did, yeah. Once we got to like the tighter street with like the old fashioned buildings on all the sides, we definitely stopped at one. But it was just a really cool walk. It was almost like an old like samurai village looking thing, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
And I've seen some like pictures, videos of how crowded it can get, and it wasn't crowded when we were there because everything was, but like, I mean, it was nothing compared to what it could be. So it was pretty good.
Yeah. So
It was pretty good.
we made our walk and made it
Yeah,
to
like, this picture's really nice.
the Kiyomizu-dera,
And you can see the pagoda at the
which
end
is one of the other most famous. Well, this is a temple, not a
of it. Yeah,
shrine.
that's what I said.
One of the most
I
famous
also got a
temples.
crazy picture of a Buddha statue.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a wild statue, man.
Alright, yeah, it does look a lot like you.
Oh, that was mean.
But yeah, so we went to the Kiyomizu-dera, which, once again, is prominently featured in a lot of anime Kyoto episodes.
Yeah, I mean, this I also remember from the Quince.
Yeah,
It's
I feel like
crazy
we
how
just
forested
did it.
this is,
Yeah.
man. Wow.
Yeah. This was I'd say definitely the most crowded thing we did in Kyoto. It was more crowded than the Bamboo Forest, more crowded than the Kinkakuji. Look at the pictures, dude. It was way more crowded.
It was very crowded. the Fushimi Inari, we were first at the bar.
No.
was so crowded.
It wasn't like this, dude. I remember here, like, waiting to get pictures for, like, a couple minutes.
I mean, that's what's
It's definitely...
so cool.
I think it was probably the attraction I was looking forward to seeing the most. I think looking back now, I like the Fushimi Inari the best because it was like a cool adventure at the same time.
Yeah, it was just such a,
And it was I like Shinto shrines more than Buddhist temples a little bit because that's how I was like collecting the Goshuin and
I
the
get
charms.
that. I really dig pagodas, so.
Yeah, I mean pagodas are cool. Pagodas are your bread and butter, dude.
But yeah, I mean, just like the temple with it's got the wooden, like, I'm just gonna call it a deck. I know it's not a deck, but it's kind of like a deck.
Looks like a deck.
All right, and it's built up really, really high into the sky, but it doesn't use any nails. Like it's an ancient technique or something, which was wild and scared Michael a little bit when I told him.
Getting.
And it also was like on a slight slant forward, you know, like which was.
And there's a lot of people.
Yeah, like it added to the scariness.
You
see, it's like slightly slanted.
I keep seeing
down.
this ad on Instagram about like a bed frame that uses that wood technique
That's
that
funny.
requires no wood nails.
That's great, yeah.
But it's
Piece of
pretty
Japan.
cool.
But it's just the way that it rises above the forest there and all the trees. I mean, you can kind of see the city in the background, the cloud. It was perfect.
Yeah, I mean it was a very
perfect,
photogenic
man.
spot.
This was one where I remember like we just stood and looked at it for like a while.
Yeah. Which is cool, you know. You get some nice pictures of Mike there. This is another place where I'm like, hey guys,
Yeah, here's Mike trying
maybe
to
we
serious.
limit the pics that you pick out for the gram to like 10.
Yeah.
You get like 10 gram pics, and then you gotta like put down the phone and enjoy your time.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's it was cool. Like I got a lot of good photos, but we definitely just sat there and sort of stood there and looked around a lot, which was pretty cool. You know, and this
Yes,
is
it
something that I've seen a lot in like, or a couple times in shows. Dude, I look at this picture I got. I didn't see it. It's a picture I took. I don't know what I was trying to take.
Dude.
I guess I was trying to get a picture of the scenery, and it just really is just a picture of these other people taking a picture, and there's some little kid just really annoyed. I don't know. I don't know how he could be having a bad day when he's there.
I don't know. I mean,
There was a lot of like little kids from other countries. Like, I don't know. I'm not a parent, never have been,
No, you're sure not.
but it's kind of crazy to be bringing like a kid under the age of 10 to Japan.
What if you're an adult that wants to go?
I don't know. Have your parents watch.
What if it's not an option?
I don't know.
If you got a kid, I mean, you got to bring a kid. You got to bring your
Yeah,
kid.
it's just crazy to be doing that.
I think
like
a lot,
a
a lot of people go on trips like that. I think we just didn't, and so maybe that's how you
Nah,
feel.
I feel.
There's kids everywhere on trips.
Yeah, but it's just. It could definitely. I don't know. I would feel like it's tough to parent a child if you're in another country too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because they don't know all the different.
Without a
customs.
doubt, yeah.
Maybe they don't want to climb up a mountain.
They probably don't, but you're gonna have them.
Yeah,
And
you
they're
might
gonna
have to
throw a
go
fit.
to the Sanrio theme park, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
These things happen.
And then you got to grapple with your own reality, but it is what it is, man.
I guess.
There was
I
a
don't
cool
know.
staircase because I mean the wooden temple was very high up.
That
so
was
the
a
staircase
monster
down
of a
was
staircase.
cool. Yeah, it was very steep, but I dig cool staircases like that. And then after we were done there, we walked a little bit. So we were trying to figure out food. I found there was a very famous shopping street of food. The Kyoto's Kitchen is what some people were calling it. Many people are saying this. On the way down, though, I was parched, as we were a lot of the trip. And a vending machine had Kyoto lemonade. That's what it's called. And it was very good. I miss Kyoto lemonade.
Yeah, I don't remember what I got from the vending machine there. Probably Bacardi Sweat. I
Probably.
don't know. I have a picture of our walk. I took a picture. We saw some like turtles.
Yeah, so I remember in
Sitting on
watching the
this little
videos,
river.
there was this river and there were like shops next to it. We definitely watched something about kind of in this area. So it was cool to walk through it. Yeah, there was a nice bridge, just like greenery with a river. There's the turtles as you spoke of. Whoa, that was crazy. Street with a lot of greenery, like in the city, man. It's so cool.
Yeah,
There was this little temple. I don't know if you remember, just in the middle of nowhere. We didn't really walk into it, but it was there. And then we get the food.
I don't think I have any
first.
pictures
Yeah,
of
we had the
the
food
trees.
first because it was an hour. Yeah, I don't either.
What did we get there?
This is where I got the cutlet, I think.
What did we get there?
Well, chicken, obviously, right? This was Kyoto.
I feel like this is the
It
one.
definitely was. It definitely was.
Yeah, because it was just the one like we walked through.
We walked through. We didn't really see anything. I was like,
And
there
then
was
on
a
the way
cutlet
back-
there. We got the cutlet on the way back.
I don't think I got like.
No, you got something from the cutlet place though.
Yeah, I think I got like a couple of nuggets.
Maybe I got a cutlet.
I think that's what Mike got too.
I remember getting a cutlet. I paid with a 500 yen coin, and as I was handing it over to the lady, it fell into like the where the chicken is in like the grease. And we just like both looked at each other like, what do I do? Like,
Yeah, that was. I got like little chickens there. I think
that was
Mike
so
did
funny.
too.
Mike remembers that. Mike, I think, witnessed that happen live.
Yeah, I had ordered first. I ordered first a lot. I noticed.
Yeah,
So I feel like I would.
chicken was great though, like a homemade fried cutlet.
Yeah, I got like little chickens. They were good. Not as good as the one from the train station.
Like I like chunks, which everything was just chunk chicken over there for the most part. For like a nice thin cutlet, man. Butter my bread and call me a biscuit.
Yeah, it was good chicken. I wish I had watched you drop the coin.
It was so funny, man. Oh, it was so
I
funny.
wish I was there.
Yeah, it was great.
Well,
I mean, you were
It's
there.
Not close enough.
So then we went to the Pokemon Center in Kyoto, which was awesome. They had these two really cool exclusive Pikachus, which I got dressed up in their what do you call it? Kimono
Yukata.
and yukata.
Yeah. So it was a cool little like street it was on. It was like an actual like almost normal city street.
Yeah, it was busy. It was cool.
So it was like, hey, like this is crazy that we were able to get there.
Yeah, the
from-
duality of the city was
I
nutty.
think that's actually where I like decided I was gonna buy a couple Pokemon plushies.
Yeah, I think it
it all
was.
started in
I think
Kyoto.
it was.
I think
Everything
I picked up
starts in Kyoto.
a rock and roll the first night.
Yeah.
Maybe I
What
don't
a
know if I
whack
picked up
job.
a Rayquaza right away. I think rock and roll was the first one I picked up.
Which is like, it's just...
Not my favorite, but
No, but it's cool. And I said this to, I think, Mike and maybe
you
Andrew.
said it like 20 times.
I guess I'm not going to say it
You'll
again.
say it just in case.
I didn't say it 20 times.
You definitely said it
On the podcast already?
I'm pretty sure. Just
Whatever.
Say it again.
I mean, it's been so long since we even had an episode. We haven't talked about Japan in so long.
That's true.
Weeks.
Yeah.
Weeks.
Okay.
A month, maybe.
We'll tell them your thoughts.
Anyway, it was, maybe I have talked about it, whatever.
I want to feel like a real jerk if it's not what I'm thinking.
You should anyway. It is what you're thinking.
Yeah, I know it is.
They have the plushes of every Pokemon, okay?
Not every Pokemon.
Well, they should have them of every Pokemon. Some get bought and they sell out. But it makes me think, like, every Pokemon is somebody's favorite Pokemon. And I think that's a really special thought, even if I've said it before. Because you're the guy who bought the Rock and Rolla, okay?
Okay.
This doesn't need to be about me.
I sure did.
You're proving my theory.
Yeah, it is. But you're like, I don't know if I told you. Like, you've told me a lot.
Well, I'm just saying, what I meant by that part was, I don't know if I said this to you there. This is where I said it to Mike for sure.
think
I
you
don't know if I
to
said it
me
to you
too.
there. I also got the exclusive pin for this Pokemon Center. It was cool. And they have like a Ho-Oh as like the statue, and it just reminds me of childhood and playing Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the remakes of Gen 2 that are based around Kyoto. And there's the pagoda with the Ho-Oh. It just all was pretty nostalgic, so that was cool.
I might have picked up a Regigigas.
Maybe. I mean, you definitely have one.
I picked
so
up
that was 5 o'clock. My next picture is 1 o'clock. I think we went back and chilled. I think you ended up getting some drinks with some people.
Yeah, I went on a side class.
Yeah.
I said, and every night I said it, what I wanted to do was grab a drink from the convenience store and go stand on the bridge at Wave at people going by in boats.
Yes.
Which by the time we went out, it was late.
Yeah,
my picture's at 11 o'clock. That might have been.
Must have napped, I guess.
Yeah, I think you guys went for a nap. I think we all rested for a while because
Yeah,
it was a very
it was
exhausting
just a
day.
lot, yeah.
I definitely got a shower, went back out pretty late,
Yeah.
went to the convenience store, bought a strong zero for like $1, which is this crazy drink that is really cheap. And I'm just like chilling on the bridge, the quieter one, because there was more busy bridges. The one right by us was pretty quiet, and there was like a part where it like breaks off, and there's like a little part where you can just stand there. And I was just looking at the water. There wasn't really much going on that side. And then a couple guys came up and like, "Hey, are you like American or British? You speak English?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I ended up talking to these British guys for like an hour.
Yeah.
I was like feeling pretty good, so the conversation was just flowing. They had an entire like paper bag full of beer cans, so they were having a pretty good day.
Night, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, they were pretty cool. They had been in Japan for a couple days, and
shorter than
they
us.
came with like no plan.
Yeah.
They're like, "Yeah, we just been staying in
Blows
like
my mind.
different like
after how much
business and love
planning
hotels."
we had done.
Yeah, it's like a completely different thing.
Yeah, different experience.
And I think it's pretty
overall,
cool
yeah.
that you can kind of do whatever. I definitely like think that'd be pretty cool to like go at like in Japan as like a nomad. I would do that, but I wouldn't do that and go to like see the same stuff. I would do that to like travel as much as possible, see as many different things as I can, get out on the countryside more.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. So yeah, we just shared about different stuff from the different experiences on the trip, stuff like I would recommend stuff they were doing and had fun with. We talked about like sports a little bit. One of their friends, they were from the UK, happened to just be an Eagles fan. And I'm like, yeah, that's like our home team. Go Birds.
That's
like,
funny.
I'm not usually like, I'm not going to brag and be like, oh, like, I'm an Eagles fan. But if I'm running into somebody from England and they're saying they got buddies who are Eagles fans, I'm like, heck yeah.
Yeah, you're going to.
So that was pretty cool. And I don't know, I talked to them for like an hour. Because I talked to them for a little while, then you and Mike came and joined me, and I still talked to them
Mike
for a while.
and I probably got out there around midnight.
And my picture's from like 11:25 or 11:15, so I
Maybe
definitely
a little
talked.
before midnight. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
we
don't
hung
know.
on the bridge a little bit too, Mike.
I
and
talked
while
to
you were
them for
talking
like
to
an
them.
hour.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool to, share experience with somebody,
Yeah.
especially somebody who's from a different part of the world.
That is cool.
It is cool, too, because it's not like something I would normally do. Like, I'm not...
No.
I mean, they came over to me. I'm not a very social guy. I love talking to people. I love people. I'm just pretty shy generally when it comes to, like, talking to new people. When I go out, like, if I go to the bar, I'm never a guy who's going to start a conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I guess I will if it just... Sometimes it does happen naturally, but I'm not going to be like, hey, are you speak English? Let's
Yeah.
hang. Let's talk for a
Let's
while.
talk, yeah.
Like, that's pretty cool, and I had a good time with that.
Yeah.
So, listen, dude, why were we meeting up at midnight?
Well, I don't know. Was this our plan to do what we did?
Yes.
It was a plan.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why you came back out at midnight. You
True.
would never have come back out at midnight
That's fair.
if it wasn't for
I also
this
probably
reason.
felt bad because I knew you really wanted to go out drinking and I didn't. And I
Well,
was
it's not
like,
even that. I just wanted to not even needed to go out. I wanted to stand, have a drink
Yeah.
on the bridge. And
Well, I
wave
also was
at
like,
people.
I'm thinking about like, oh, it's sad. I'm letting my little brother go out and drink by himself on the bridge.
I think you're probably
you
worried
made
all my
friends.
little brother's going out drinking in a crowded area.
In a foreign country by himself on the bridge. Yeah.
There was like a couple, like Doug Tambori was like a little uncomfortable at times with some of the people.
Oh, you didn't want a massage?
Yeah, so this happened to me that night too.
Did it?
When I was because then it happened to Mike also that night.
It
There
happened a
was
few
this
times
lady.
when we were going to the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, that was the problem. No, because it happened to me that night, and then it happened to Mike later. but yeah, like I'm just coming out of the 7-Eleven with my drink, and some lady's like, "Oh, like massage," or like, "Daijoubu," like I'm good. And
I'm
then
good.
she did it later, like either the next night. And that
I
7-Eleven
remember
too.
who you were.
I guess I mean I'd remember this.
Oh,
But regardless, that 7-Eleven too, I definitely like hinted at it before. Was the only place I like encountered somebody who like was not very good customer service wise.
Oh, really?
There was one worker, and I got her like 3 nights in a row at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
It just like looked miserable, was not nice.
I mean, that's America. Like, here you do.
Yeah, it was like I felt like I was special. I'm like, oh.
No, I didn't even notice.
Well, you notice it when every other experience you've had has been like 100.
I guess.
Like, even no, because even if it was in America and I'm like at a local convenience store, and somebody's like that, I would be like, man, this person does not like their job.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't remember having like an overly positive experience with anybody in a convenience store.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know
They were all
seem
just
pretty
like,
positive.
you know.
Yeah, but it's like but that's what I don't know. This one was not positive.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not saying the other ones were like crazy good. I think they were better than the average convenience store experience in America.
Yeah, well, I mean, I self-checkout at convenience stores in America.
Yeah. Nah, because they were nice. Like, the one guy even, like, was like, "Oh, do you want me to heat this up?" And he, like, heated up my one meal in the microwave for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, most of the people are always remembering to give you, like, the proper silverware.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think they were more polite. But the one lady was not. And then after that, I got asked about, like, a massage. It was, like, probably my worst all-around experience in the convenience store.
Yeah.
Besides getting, you know, a beverage for $1. It's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
I think I got a tall boy. It might have been like $1.50. But like what? Like I was having a good time after once. So yeah. I said goodbye to my new buddies, and then
we embarked on our trip to Ichiran at midnight. I was pretty stoked. The Ichiran was crazy crowded the whole time we were there, because there was like the smaller one. There's supposed to be 2 in the area. The one was closed because of a fire. We waited for an hour at midnight to get to Ichiran. But dang, it was worth it.
It was good, yeah. I remember being like buzzed in line. I was hoping to get the food while I was still feeling good.
Yeah.
Because then,
yeah, I guess it would taste better.
Yeah, it's
soup is not really like.
But honestly,
what I'm looking to have if I drink.
But being in line during that, like I was a lot more like,
yeah,
we're here.
I mean, I was just excited. It's my favorite food on the trip.
It was really good.
It was so good, and yeah, so I have a picture. It was great. It was
you
just
got
it was
a side of
fun
rice
vibe.
again,
Of course,
too.
I got a side of rice. I had turned up the heat to maybe like a 4, so it was very spicy. It was delicious, and I remember like I'm in my cubby, and like maybe it's just my brain.
We all sat next to each other?
We did sit next to each other, but we were cubbied, and maybe it's just my brain was rotted. But also the newest Pokemon game had come out, like that night, and I remember watching a silent YouTube video about
at midnight.
it. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, times was all over the place. It came out it comes out like New Zealand midnight,
which is semi-similar to Japan. Not really, but not as far.
Yeah, it had come out probably a few hours prior. Regardless, I'm sitting there in my little Ichiran cubby. I got YouTube on them. You know, I'm the classic stereotype of I can't eat without YouTube. But it was silent, and it was just great. Eating my favorite food on the trip, watching another new Pokemon game that had just come out. And I mean, it was 1 in the morning, so I'm exhausted anyway. Like it was
a cool vibe. I mean,
plus I wanted to slow down because you guys eat slower than I do, so I'm like, okay, I need something else.
Yeah, I mean, we're like the 3 evolutions.
If I'm just locked in on this ramen, like it's gonna be gone quick.
Like Mike eats very slow.
He does,
and I feel like, and you eat very fast.
I do.
I feel like I'm
maybe
like
you're just a normal guy.
I'm the no, because the funny
guy,
thing, I go out with my friends, and
you do? Wow.
When I hang out with my friends, I'm always the first one done eating.
Yeah.
But then, like, we, like, eat a family dinner. And, like, I'm not done eating till, like, 15 minutes after you guys are.
Well, I mean, our dad and I are...
Yeah, and our mom doesn't eat a lot. You guys just eat so fast. It's crazy. Like, I'm like
if I'm eating, I'm
done
eating. Like, that's my
way faster than my friends, but like
yeah.
not like 15 minutes before.
You
but
come from a
when
family of eaters.
when we eat family dinners, I am always the last one done by at least 10 minutes.
You come from a family of eaters.
So,
10 minutes. I don't.
Probably usually around 10 minutes. I usually talk when I eat too, though.
Well, yeah, I'm eating. I'm not talking. I'm just there to
Enjoying my meal.
No, I get it.
I mean, like I would eat. I definitely ate faster sitting in a cubby. You know, just me and the food, no distractions, besides like reading different stuff that was in the booth. So it was good. It definitely hit different at 1 a.m. Did you wear your ramen? Did you have a ramen shirt at this point, or did this birth the ramen shirt?
That's a good question. I wore my ramen shirt to this.
So
I had already had the ramen shirt. So I had a
this
ramen shirt.
This was our second ramen there, and you. So the first Ichiran is when you made.
When
the
I made the
ramen
first,
shirt.
yeah. So I got stains on my shirt, and they just didn't come out in the wash.
I wonder at this point had we done laundry?
We had done laundry, I think.
Or maybe
we did.
Laundry.
Maybe I did laundry that night, or the night before.
I don't think I did it that late.
I did it one of those 2 nights, I think.
I don't know. I did laundry.
I packed a lot
did
of
my
clothes.
laundry
Like I lasted a
first.
pretty long time.
Yeah, I didn't. I think I did mine first, then.
But I definitely did it in Osaka, and then did it again in Tokyo.
Yeah, Osaka was tough with the laundry.
We were fighting a battle, man.
What was there? One
battle after
for
another,
every
for
two floors.
Yeah.
And it's one machine. It's a washer and dryer.
Yeah, that's wild. Compare that to the hotel in Akihabara and how many machines they had per. I guess was for the whole building though.
Yeah, but even so, it was way less busy.
Yeah.
We had no issues getting machines there,
Yeah.
and it was a separate washer dryer.
Yeah.
Having the all-in-one is really cool, but like, it wasn't all-in-one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was all in one.
It's not cool when you're like go to check like, oh, maybe is this person's laundry done? It's like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I remember when I did mine, I did it. It was wet. I added like an extra 40 minutes of drying. It was wet. And I'm like, I'm going to bed. I grabbed my stuff. I hung all my shirts up on the. There's like one of those dry.
Yeah, mine were definitely mine from that wash were definitely a little still wet too. Like
yeah,
the
I
jeans
just hung
in
them
particular.
up. I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah,
like as long as they're not growing mold.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, that was an experience.
Yeah,
but
I definitely wore my ramen
but
shirt.
late night ramen was.
It was awesome.
It was really cool.
That's just something I wish I could go back.
I think
experience.
I got the same thing, just the recommended ramen.
Yeah.
You know, with me as a person, I'm
if
like,
it ain't
if I think,
broke, don't fix
it's not like, oh, this is fine. It's like, oh, this is amazing. Not, oh, like maybe increasing the spice level by 0.5 is going to make me like it more. I don't really think it would.
Yeah.
I really think, there's a reason why it's the recommended. Like it's perfect.
Sure, it's recommended for a reason. But yeah, that brings us to the end of Kyoto. It was great. It was a really special 2 days. I think all three of us agree that it was such a highlight. And I think all three of us, should we go back, which we want to, we'll spend more time there.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the whole trip was a highlight. It's hard to.
Yeah, without a doubt.
It was cool. I definitely, like
amazing,
I said, I
dude.
think we didn't have enough
amazing.
time there.
I mean, I'm content with what we did. It's not like in my head we missed anything.
We hit all the biggest stuff.
Like
I would have liked
the
to
two
hit.
things that I wanted to do the most, Fushimi Inari, Kiyomizu-dera, we did, and the Golden Pavilion, we were always gonna do. It just wasn't like, oh my god.
Yeah, for me there was
that was awesome too.
4 big pillars. It was the bamboo forest and the Kinkakuji on the left.
Yeah.
And then on the right side of Kyoto, the Fushimi Inari and Kiyomizu-dera, which 2 days I think was enough to do that. If we go back, I probably would. I don't know what I would repeat, if anything.
Fushimi
I might.
Inari, I would do again.
Yeah, I would pack shorts and not do it on such a hot, humid day if possible. But I would love to see some of the other little stuff because there's a lot of even on social media, I see just hidden gems in Kyoto and stuff that's a lot less crowded, but almost as cool.
Yeah.
So that'd be
almost
cool to
as
see.
cool. Yeah.
It would be cool to have some food there. We didn't really have that much food.
Yeah.
In Kyoto.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely a special part of the trip.
No, I completely agree.
Yeah, and tune in next time.
I completely agree.
Next Japan recap. I don't know if we're doing that next episode or not.
I guess you'll have to.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was gonna say.
Wow, how about that?
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you guys for listening and
And
watching. If you're on the YouTube, perfect. We'll be back next week with another video, hopefully. And that's all we got. Peace.